So you're tired of the inconsistent revenue and you're ready to really make it stable so that you can start to predict your income and start to actually plan and save and be a professional business owner. Stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips to end inconsistent revenue. Hey everyone, it's Sonaya, your new revenue specialist. I love to teach offline professionals how to create new money online. Like you, I'm a service professional and I've been in business for about 10 years now, and I've gone through the ups and downs of revenue, and it's kind of tiring. It's not what you started your business for. You know, the 1 month you might have 500, next month you may have 1,500, 5,000, 10,000, but then it's down again, up again, down again, and it just doesn't work. You can't pay your bills consistency like that, and you just don't know when money's coming in, right? So I'm gonna give you 3 tips to put an end to the inconsistent revenue. Because as a service professional, I get that it's hard, that you have to market your business, you have to tend to your clients, you have to do all the things, and there's only 24 hours in a day, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to really get to know your numbers. I like to say get intimate with your numbers, get in bed with your numbers, know exactly what they're telling you, because numbers tell you a story. So really start to look at how many clients you can actually handle, but either by yourself or with your team, right? How long does it take you to get those clients in? What is the lead cycle? What is that journey that you put them on? Also, start to look at your close rate. So how many people do you need to talk to before you get 1 client? Yeah. So I know for me, I need to talk to 3 people and I will close 1 client. In addition to that, you want to start documenting and tracking your client projects. So when they start to when they finish, so that you know ahead of time, okay, I need to start to get some new clients. I need to really start marketing so that I can have the consistent income coming in, not wait until that project ends to then start to get a new one, right? That's part of the inconsistent revenue journey and problem, and we want to put a stop to that. So really start to look at your numbers, start to look at the metrics in your business, because they are telling you a story and you need to know what story that is. The other thing you want to do is you want to really start putting processes in place. So you may be in business by yourself, it may be just you, but when you get to a point where you can outsource or you can start to get help, even a couple hours a week, you want to be able to have those things documented. But even for yourself, right? You want to know how things go and how things flow. And you may have it all in your head, but again, you're doing all the things. So we want to stop you from doing all the things by yourself and either start to get the help or even just document them so that you can deliver a consistent experience every single time. You don't want to deliver one experience for one client and then another client comes on and you're like, oh, what did I do? Document it so that you know exactly what you did and it can be the same over and over and over again. Yeah. Then the last tip is give up the work. Right? So give up the work. This is what I'm talking about, getting support. Look to get an admin to help you do some of the client work so that you're not doing your customer service work. You're not checking your support emails. You're not the one sending out your contracts or following up on payments, right? Have someone else do that. One, because the whole relationship with your client can kind of get damaged by you having to follow up with them for payments and for money, right? So we don't want to kind of mess with that. Have someone else do that for you. Start by having someone work for you 5 hours a week, right? I had an admin that started to work with me 5 hours a week and I was paying her $20 an hour. So I was able to budget really well with that time frame and that block of time. So look to see what you can outsource for a small amount to get you started. Right? So don't be afraid. Look at getting the help as an investment, not an expense. Because what it's going to do is it's going to give you back 5 hours of time in your week. And if you got 1 client in that 5 hours, you can pay for that assistant. Does that make sense? So this is also tied to knowing your numbers, right? So you need to know how much you need to bring in so that you know how much you're putting out every single week. Right? Knowing your revenue, knowing your expenses. So just to recap, the first tip was getting intimate with your numbers. So really knowing the amount of money you need to make in your business to, one, cover your full expenses and start to create consistent income. So like, what is your base and how much do you need to make to keep that base every single month? Then also knowing your general expenses. So how much are you putting out? And if you're going to get the support, add that to it as well and add your salary to it. Because I know as a service provider, it's so hard to then pay yourself. Get the system. That's number 2. So start documenting everything that you're doing in your business. The small things, how you handle support email, how you do a testimonial, how you send out a contract, how you follow up with clients. All those are little systems that you can then hand off to someone to do for you. And then the third one is give up the work, right? So get the support, get someone to help you do small things in your business, because that will free up your mind and that will free up your time, even if it's as little as 5 hours a week. So I thank you. And if you love this and you love this video, please subscribe so that you're able to know when we post more videos.